It is a beautiful night here in Eagle. And boy, I gotta tell you something. I really try. I try hard not to take pride of myself and not to take pride in things I do, because all things that I do and all things that I am belong to the, give credit to the Lord. But I just wrapped up a wonderful project, and I built another bed, like you see on the bed on the right. So last year I built the bed on the left, and this year I thought, why not? Why not build an adjacent bed? Because I had all these 5-gallon buckets in the space where that bed on the right is, and I'll be darned if it didn't come out beautiful. It really came out nice. Look at that. And I left that's a rose of Sharon right there. So that's gonna be beautiful with some wonderful blooms, purple blooms on it. And I don't know what I'm gonna plant in these. I have asparagus growing in this bed, and I'll have some beans going up, or peas going up the back there. But over here, I don't know. Maybe I'll put in some sugar cube cantaloupe. There's little cantaloupe, like one, for one person. Just a beautiful little fruit that has. But boy, what a job. I used AI for the soil. I went on AI, and they gave me the calculation of what I needed, and it was a mixture of 50% topsoil, 25% compost, and 25% vermiculite. So I went down and I got the vermiculite and what have you. There you see all my tools, but no, it's just beautiful. It really is. So the boards are 2 by 10, 2 by 10 by 8. And I've got a support going across the center there. And then this is cattle panel. This cattle panel is galvanized steel, and I just cut you see, I just stick it right through the 4x4 right there on the end, and that's not going anywhere. You'll be able to grow some really wonderful stuff on that panel for years to come, or so I hope, Lord willing. But just fantastic. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to expand my garden out to here, from this corner all the way down and out and over there. Expand my garden and maybe put like a circular or an octagon greenhouse right here in the center. And I don't know. We will see. But stuff is coming along. My look at this. My peas. My peas are coming up. If you can see that. I got my peas are starting to come up, and they're not coming up in this container yet. But I'm hoping they will here shortly. When these peas are done, I'm going to put a couple tomatoes, like some Cherokee Purple, in here, and over there maybe, no, I'm not sure which one I'll put in there. Maybe my pineapple or hillbilly tomato. Here I've got my cabbage growing, you see. I got my cabbage growing, and that sure looks healthy. And then over here I've got my I got my strawberries. Strawberries and garlic are growing in here. And then here I've got more peas. These are bush peas, so these will grow as a bush. And there's some more. These are early bush peas growing right there. I'm saving this area here. I'm not quite sure. I might put my peppers in there. Maybe my peppers and my eggplant. And I'm going to build another mini bed right off of here. So it's going to come out to here, and it'll be the same height there, and I don't know what I'll grow up there. Maybe that will be my cherry tomatoes. But good old Penelope, she's been she's been a real blessing to me. I've been sitting Penelope now. Oh, Penelope, huh? Yeah. Can I turn the camera? Oh yeah, there you are. So I've been sitting Penelope for the last week, and her mom comes home tomorrow. My clematis, this is going to be beautiful. That clematis looks just beautiful. Every year it gets more and more productive. And over here, look at my garlic. I'm hoping that I have a good harvest with the garlic. Isn't that beautiful? I've got the garlic growing. Here's my spinach. You see, I've got Noble Giant spinach coming up. So I'll probably be eating that in about 2 or 3 weeks, I'd imagine. That's my Noble Giant spinach. And here I've got some broccoli. That's some broccoli coming up. And what do we have over here? Oh boy. These are going to be my potatoes, you see? I'm just waiting for them to start showing some green, and then I'll start covering them up. Those are what are called determinate potatoes. They don't grow up too high. They kind of spread out, you know, and grow their potatoes. But over here I've got that's my Royal Red lettuce. That's going to be my Royal Red. And this is going to be Red Romaine. I think I've got some Red Romaine coming up. And over here, this is my Black Simpson that's coming up over here. Still no sign of the parsnips. I'm hoping that the parsnips are going to come up. They come up a little bit late, like the carrots. Oh, here's my pak choy. Oh yeah, nothing like some fresh stir fry with pak choy out of the garden. That's really something. And then I've got, you know, radishes are so easy to grow. Look at this. This is my daikon. That's my daikon radish. And just all of them germinated right down the row. My Swiss chard is starting to come up. I got Swiss chard coming up. More radishes. Oh boy, this is going to be good. I hope I get some. I hope I get more potatoes. You see, I got some more potatoes coming up, or planted over here. But just fabulous. And I'll put another cattle panel here. I had clematis here and clematis here, but it was just kind of a mess. You know, it was just kind of grew so prolific, and it was hard to maintain. I'd rather use that space for something like melons or cucumbers or beans or something like that. So, all right, folks, have a wonderful day. I don't know what Penelope's getting into over there. She's always sticking her nose in something. So, all right. Oh, and here's my blueberries. How could I forget these? These are my blueberries. I'm gonna try. I hear they're not easy to grow, but I've got 3 different types of blueberries. This is that's a Patriot blueberry, and this is that's the Duke. That's the Duke blueberry. You got to grow 2 or 3 varieties to actually get a good harvest. They cross pollinate or something, so you've got to have 2 or 3 varieties of blueberries for those to grow. And then over here, you know, my roses, I don't know much about roses, but I'm hoping that these roses are this year, going to start to go up over the roof. That would be beautiful. And then I've got these flowers that are just really coming up. These are gorgeous flowers. I forget the name of them, but these are perennials. They'll come back every year, and hopefully bigger and more beautiful than before. And there's some rosemary. I've got some lemon thyme. That's a perennial that comes back every year. So, all right, folks, there's your little there's your little garden tour. So have a wonderful day.